jail. When gang rivalries explode and inmates get stabbed, they go to Cermak Hospital, right on the jail grounds. At Cermak, doctors are in close contact with dangerous inmates. Dr. Katina Bonaparte is in her first year at the hospital. She lives with the risks every day.
The officers, we always have 2 on this floor. They're located right outside my door. I always keep my door open.
Today, she sees a new arrival to the jail. Clemmy Nash was arrested for trespassing after a fight.
Hello, sir.
His opponent took a bite out of his hand.
You trespassed on some guy's property.
Right.
And y'all got into an altercation.
Yes.
Okay, see, that's the story I want to hear.
Mm-hmm.
You got in an altercation, and he bit your hand.
Right.
Okay. What would you say your pain is on a scale of 1 to 10?
10.
10.
Yes. And it's hurting now.
It's a problem.
Nash is sent to a public hospital for hand surgery, something Cermak can't provide.
We don't have a lot of supplies here that a regular hospital has. When I have new patients, they don't understand the spectrum of what we can do here.
Inmates are handcuffed and under constant surveillance whenever they're transferred off-site. Bonaparte's next case is an emergency. A newly admitted inmate can't breathe and has been coughing up blood.
She came down vomiting up blood, so we stabilized her here in the emergency room. She's bleeding from her stomach. Usually when we see blood that bright red, something's coming from upper GI tract.
Dr. Bonaparte quickly determines that the blood is a side effect of heroin withdrawal.
Heroin is one of the nastiest of drugs to withdraw from. Patients look and feel like they're dying.
Incoming detainees used to receive full medical screenings for drug addiction and disease. Then county officials slashed the funding.
Due to budgetary reasons, we've limited it to certain high-risk categories and patients who are symptomatic.
Dr. Chad Zaywitz specializes in infectious diseases. His primary concern is HIV. About 300 inmates are known to carry the virus at any given time. The real number could be much higher. But this huge, busy jail doesn't have the resources to screen everyone.
Rapid testing, which is the oral swab or the finger sticks, yeah, you can get results in 20 minutes, but we have 300 people a day who come through receiving, and there's not space or time to consent and properly sit down with someone.
In recent weeks, he and his staff have had their hands full with the H1N1 virus, also known as swine flu.
Swine flu is an unknown, entity to us. Nobody really knows how quickly or easily it's going to spread.
Over in Division 2, a medium security facility, 36 inmates have been quarantined due to the swine flu scare.
The biggest concern, I think, with the quarantining was that there would be some sort of civil unrest.
There's far more at stake for inmates during a jail quarantine than in prison. That's because missed court dates due to an illness can mean extra weeks or even months behind bars.
Better take those lines down before I take you off of quarantine.
Martha Salazar is the superintendent of Division 2. She's been monitoring the detainees for the past 4 days, and they're getting restless.
Gentlemen, I can only hear one person at a time.
We cannot leave this dorm at all for nothing.
It's like prison up in prison, double prison.
Finally, the words they've been waiting for.
Gentlemen, as of 5 minutes ago, you're off of quarantine.
But these detainees may have had too much time on their hands, time that could be spent making weapons.
What's the problem, gentlemen?
All right, gentlemen, calm down.
They're long overdue for a shakedown.
Sarge, I think they need a shake.
Let's go, guys. Let's go. Let's roll. Let's roll. Come on. Let's go. Come on.
Officers uncover a trove of contraband.
They fill it up with water, tie a knot on it, and then it's this is what they use to work out. Pretty clever.
One of the inmates pried into the security light, and the one screw's missing. We're concerned if there's contraband inside the screen. We find dice all the time where the inmates are gambling for chips and commissary items.
Some items are potentially lethal.
Some of the boots nowadays, especially like the Timberlands, they have a metal support on the inside. They'll pull those inserts out and use those as shanks. They can sharpen them, so we take the boots from them.
One thing they'll do is they'll take a shank, they'll tear a sheet up, wrap the end up in a knot, slide it down, and then push it all the way down to the other end. So the only thing they have to do is just pull it out.
And even in this medium security dorm, gang influence is evident.
This is an example of some gang literature. Statement of love. They use a lot of terms. Holy, divine, almighty. It looks like it might have been a part of a tattoo needle.
This is a stapler, as you can tell.
When used as a tattoo needle, staples can spread diseases like HIV. The shakedown is a success, but inmates are angry their home has been raided.
We try to shake them at least twice or 3 times per week. We hadn't been in here, so it was a good time to do it.
Next, officers put their lives on the line to break up a full-blown gang riot. And a new gang, born and bred in Cook County Jail, takes on the system.